Hello mga kawamat, in this video lesson we will discuss all about circle. So in this video lesson we will focus on sketching the graph of a circle, problem solving and application. But before we proceed to our discussion, don't forget to like our videos and subscribe na rin kayo. Sketching the graph of a circle. So let's try example number 1. So given, sketch the graph of a circle with a radius of 4 and a center at 0, 0. Ibig sabihin, yung center ng circle natin ay nasa origin and the radius is 4. So paano natin gagawin? First, ipla-plot natin, hanapin muna natin yung center ng circle natin. Since ang center natin ay nasa 0, 0, so dito yan ang center natin. So ipla-plot natin yung yun yung unang natin gagawin, ipa-plot natin yung center ng circle, and after that, yung radius natin. Since yung radius natin, yan yung distance mula sa center ng circle natin from any point of the circle. So, kasi equidistant yan. So, ibig sabihin, kung ang radius natin is 4, so, magbibilang tayo ng units pataas, pababa at left to right. So, 4 units, okay, yung radius natin is 4, so 4 units pataas, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So, lagyan natin ng marking. And then, ganun din sa baba. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Ganun din sa left and right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. At ganun din sa right side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, para mas madali natin, i-sketch natin yung graph ng circle. So, unang gagawin, i-locate muna natin yung center ng circle natin at gamit yung value ng radius natin, so bilang tayo kung ilang units yung radius natin, up and down, left and right. And then, pwede kayo gumamit ng compass or any device para perfect yung circle natin. So, dito, madali na natin sketch yung graph ng circle. Okay? So, ganyan. So, kapag mano-mano yung gagawin, so pwede kayong gumamit ng compass para perfect yung circle ng paggawa nyo. Or, pwede rin naman gamitin natin yung Cartesian plane natin and then, para mag-graph sketch muna kayo hanggang sa ma-perfect yung circle natin. Another, so madali lang, no? Madali lang gawin. After nito, so what will be the equation ng circle na to? Since yung center natin ay nasa origin, so ang maging equation ng circle natin is x squared plus y squared is equal to 16. Kasi i-squared natin yung radius na 4. So 4 times 4, that is 16. Next, sketch the graph of the equation. The quantity of x minus 2 squared plus the quantity of y plus 1 squared is equal to 36. So, pag sa ganitong case, paano natin kinukuha yung center? Ito lang yun, di ba? Yung value ng h, saka yung k. Since negative to, so positive yung h natin. And then, since positive yan, ibig sabihin negative yung k natin. So, ano yung magiging center natin? Saan natin makikita? Yung center natin dito ay 2 and negative 1. Okay. So, yung center natin is positive 2 and negative 1. And then, since equation yung given, ibig sabihin, hindi pa ito yung radius natin. So, kunin natin yung square root ng 36 natin. Ang square root ng 36 is 6. Yun yung radius natin. Yun yung value ng radius natin. So, una, locate natin kung saan makikita yung 2 and negative 1. Sa quadrant 4 yan. Ito yung positive 2 natin. And then, ito yung negative 1 natin. So, dito yung center natin. And then, yung radius natin is 6. So, kagaya ng ginawa natin sa example number 1. So, bilang tayo ng 6 units up and down, left and right. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, dito ilagay. And then, ganun din sa baba. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sa left side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then sa right side naman, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, madali na, no? Gamitan ng compass and then makukuha na natin yung circle. May sketch na natin yung graph natin. Okay? Next. Sketch the graph of the equation x squared plus y squared plus 10x minus 4y minus 8 is equal to 12. So, paano yan? General form ang binigay. So, paano natin gagawin? So, by completing the square, so una natin gagawin, i-group natin yung x term and y terms natin. So, i-group natin yung x term and y terms, then apply the completing the square. So, complete the square. And after that, so pag in-apply natin yung completing the square, 10 divide 2, that is 5. 5 times 5, that is 25. So, i-add din natin dito. So, kapag pinoprocess natin yung completing the square, so kung anong dinagdag natin dito sa left side ng equation natin, idadagdag din natin dun sa right side ng equation natin. So, sa y terms naman, negative 4 divide 2, that is negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 2, that is positive 4. Kaya positive 4. So, we're going to add sa right side din natin ng 25 and 4. So, after this, gagawin natin yung factored form or gawin nating square of binomials ito. So, x squared plus 10x plus 25 magiging x plus 5 squared. And then, y squared minus 4y plus 4 maging y minus 2 squared. 20 plus 25 is 45 plus 4, that is 49. So, ito na yung, pag ganito na yung equation natin, madali na kunin yung center. So, ito, makakuha na natin yung center, pero yung 49 is square root pa natin para makuha natin yung radius natin. So, square root of 49 is 7, and yung center natin is negative 5, positive 2. So, hanapin natin kung saan natin makikita yung negative 5 and positive 2. So, ito yung negative 5 natin and ito yung positive 2. Nasa quadrant 2 ng Cartesian plane natin. So, nandito yung center natin. And then, yung radius natin is 7. So, bilang tayo, 7 papuntang taas, pababa, left, and right. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ganun din sa baba. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, then sa left side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then sa right side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so yan yung gamit ng radius natin. And then, sketch na natin yung graph natin. Okay, so that is the graph of x plus 5 squared plus y minus 2 squared is equal to 49. Okay, problem solving and application. So, after nito, i-discuss yung application ng circles. So, recall muna natin yung some concepts. Like, for example, the slope of the line. Paano natin kinukuha yung slope of the line? Given line L containing two distinct points. Let's say the P sub 1, that is x sub 1 and y sub 1. And our P sub 2, x sub 2 and y sub 2. This is the first point and second point. Where x sub 1 is not equal to x sub 2, then the slope, or denoted by m, of line L is computed as, so kung kukunin natin yung slope of the line, ito yung gagamitin natin formula. So y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. And then using the distance formula, so the distance between 2 points, so what formula yung gagamitin natin? So ito ay na-discuss during nung grade 10 kayo. So distance formula nung circle natin, or pag kinukuha natin yung distance from sa any point of the circle to the center, so pwedeng ito yung gamitin natin. So the square root of the quantity of x sub 2 minus x sub 1 squared plus the quantity of y sub 2 minus y sub 1 squared. And yung midpoint formula natin. So, paano natin kinukuha yung midpoint natin? So, x is equal to x sub 2 plus x sub 1 over 2. And y is equal to y sub 2 plus y sub 1 over 2. So, tandaan yung tatlong formula kasi pwede nitong magamit sa application or sa problem solving natin mamaya. Okay, for example number 4, find the standard equation of the circle whose diameter has endpoints of negative 5, 3, and 7, 11. So, paano natin kukunin yung standard form nitong circle natin? So, ano kaya maging standard form nito? Ang given lang na binigay, yung dalawang endpoint, no, nung diameter ng circle, which is negative 5, 3, and 7, 11. So, paano natin gagawin yan? Okay, yan yung circle natin, tapos ito yung diameter. So, unang gagawing class, kailangan natin kunin itong nasa gitna, yung midpoint. Okay? Ano kaya itong point nitong nasa gitna? Kasi para makuha natin yung equation ng circle na to. Para makuha natin, okay, para makuha natin yung point na to, so gagamitin natin, we use the midpoint formula to find the coordinates representing the midpoint of the diameter. So, we have a midpoint formula, yung kanina na binanggit natin. So, the x sub 2 plus x sub 1 over 2. And then yung y, para makuha natin, that is y sub 2 plus y sub 1 over 2. So, para makuha natin, ililabel lang natin itong negative 5 and 3 natin, saka yung 7, 11. So, si negative 5, that is our x sub 1. Yung 3 natin, that is y sub 1. Si 7, that is our x sub 2. And yung 11 naman is yung y sub 2 natin. And then, substitute all of this sa formula natin. So, that is yung x sub 2, that is 7 plus negative 5 over 2. So, 7 plus negative 5, that is positive 2. Divide 2, the answer is 1. Sa dito naman, yung y sub 2 natin is 11 plus 3 over 2. So, 11 plus 3, that is 14. Divide 2, the answer is 7. So, therefore, the midpoint of the diameter of the circle is 1, 7. So, ito yung midpoint natin, 1, 7. So, the coordinates of the midpoint of the diameter, so tatandaan natin, the coordinates of the midpoint of the diameter is the center of the circle. So, ito rin yung center ng circle natin. So, next, anong gagawin natin? Hindi pa natin makukuha yung equation ng circle. So, anong next gagawin after makuha yung midpoint? Next, we use the distance formula. Okay, we use the distance formula to find the segment whose endpoints are 1, 7 and 7, 11. So, itong dalawa na to, no? Mula dito sa center, papunta sa point na to, gagamitin natin ng distance formula. Okay, so ano yung formula ng distance natin? Paano kukunin? The square root of the quantity of x sub 2 minus x sub 1 squared plus the quantity of y sub 2 minus y sub 1 squared. This time, ito ngayon ang gagamitin natin x sub 1 at y sub 1. Okay? So, itong gagamitin natin x sub 1 at y sub 1, yung coordinate ng center natin. So, substitute natin sa formula. So, x sub 2 is 7. 7 minus 1 squared plus 11 minus 7 squared. 7 minus 1 squared is 6 squared plus 11 minus 7 is 4 squared. 6 squared is 36 plus 16, the answer is 52. So, masisimplify pa ba natin yung square root of 52? Oh, yes, masisimplify pa natin. You think a number na pag minultiply natin, ang sagot ay ng dalawang number na yung isang number doon dapat perfect squared, na kapag minultiply dun sa isang number, ang sagot ay 52. So, ano yun? So, that is 4 times 13. Kasi yung 4 times 13, yung sagot natin 52. So, makukuha natin yung square root ni 4, that is 2. So, square root of 52 is equal to positive and negative 2 square root of 13. But, we consider the positive value. Okay? Ang kino-consider lang natin dyan yung positive value. So, 2 square root of 13. So, hindi natin gagamitin yung negative 2 square root of 13. Therefore, the length of the segment is 2 square root of 13 and is equal to the radius of the circle. So, itong 2 square root of 13, yan yung radius ng circle natin. So, nakuha natin yung center. Okay? Ito na yung center ng circle. At ito yung radius ng circle natin. Makukuha na natin yung equation nito. So, From the equation of the circle, again, the center is 1, 7, and the radius is 2 square root of 13. So the standard form of the circle is x minus 1. Bakit negative? Kasi positive yung h natin. Ganon din yung y minus 7 squared. Yung k natin is positive. So y minus 7 squared is equal to the quantity of 2 square root of 13 squared. So ito pwede pa natin i-simplify to. Okay, so sabi ko nga dun sa mga previous discussion natin, 2 squared, that is 4, and then square root of 13, makakancel itong yung radical na to, so maiwan yung 13. So 4 times 13, the answer is 52. So yung equation, so the standard form of the circle is x minus 1 squared plus y minus 7 squared is equal to 52. So another problem, a seismological station is located at 0 and negative 4 kilometers away from a straight shoreline where the x-axis runs through. The epicenter of an earthquake was determined to be 6 kilometers away from the station. First, find the equation of the curve that contains the possible location of the epicenter, and B, if furthermore, the epicenter was determined to be 1 kilometer away from the shore, find its possible coordinates. So you can round off to your final answer into 2 decimal places. So unahin muna natin yung letter A natin. Kunin natin yung equation. So kunin natin yung equation. Since the epicenter natin ay 6 kilometers units away from 0 and negative 4, just 0 and negative 4 could be the center, no, of the circle. So ito yung magiging center ng circle natin. And then yung 6 kilometers, ibig sabihin yan yung radius natin. So kunin natin yung equation. The center is 0 and negative 4 and the radius is 6 kilometer. Using the equation or the standard form, the equation of the circle, so isa-substitute lang natin. Since yung h natin ay 0, automatic x squared na lang yan, no? And then yung k natin is negative 4, that is x squared plus y plus 4. Kasi negative times negative, so kaya naging positive to. X squared plus y plus 4 squared is equal to 36. I-squared natin yung 6. So this will be the equation of the curve that contains the possible location of the epicenter. Next, after nyan, kunin natin yung letter B, yung possible coordinates if 1 kilometer away from the shore. So, paano natin gagawin? Isa-substitute lang natin, no? Magsa-substitute tayo ng 1. Isa-substitute natin yung yung y natin as negative 1 and positive 1 dito sa equation natin. So, solving for x when y is equal to negative, when y is positive 1, okay, o yun unahin muna natin. Solving for x when y is positive 1 and negative 1. So, unahin natin yung positive 1. So, ang gagawin lang class, isa-substitute lang natin yung positive 1 dito sa y natin. X squared plus 1 plus 4 squared is equal to 36. 1 plus 4, that is 5. So, 5 squared is 25. So, x squared plus 25 is equal to 36. So, lipat natin si 25 sa right side natin. Pagsamahin natin yung constant term natin. So, 36 minus 25 is 11. X squared is equal to 11. Extract natin to, no? So, squaring both side of the equation. So, maging x is equal to positive and negative square root of 11. Kapag yung y natin ay positive 1. Paano naman kapag yung y natin is negative 1? So, x squared plus negative 1 plus 4 squared is equal to 36. Negative 1 plus 4, that is positive 3. 3 squared, that is 9. So, lipat si 9 doon. Pagsamahin yung constant term. 36 minus 9 is 27. Squaring both sides of the equation, x is equal to positive negative square root of 27. So, ano ngayon yung mga possible coordinates natin? Since si positive, si square root of 11, pwede natin yan kunin yung value niya, that is 3.31, equivalent sa 3.31. And yung square root of 27 natin, that is equivalent to 5.20. So, what will be our possible coordinates? So, ano yung mga possible coordinates natin? 3.31 and 1. Okay, so kasi yung value ng x natin, positive and negative 3.31. So 3.31 and 1, negative 3.31 and 1. So another, meron tayong 5.2 and 1 and negative 5.2 and 1. So ito yung possible coordinates natin. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button para updated kayo for more video tutorial. This is your guide in learning your math lesson, your Wow Math channel.